And guys, welcome back to another video. It's currently 9:58 in the morning on a Thursday, right? It's May 22nd. But anyways, guys, like the title says, guys, what to do if your friend is gossiping about you. Let me get my thumbnail real quick. Okay, guys, so I know a lot of you guys, right? I made videos about it in my, my past videos. I always talk about you guys need to surround yourselves with the correct people, right? Like-minded people. If you're out here, like I said, you have all these friends, group of friends, and they're out here, they're doing drugs, they're acting stupid, they're fighting with one another, and maybe you find out that they're talking shit about you. You know what I'm saying? And one of the signs that you know that maybe they might talk shit about you is that if you're hanging out with them, and then what is that called? Like maybe they're talking about another group, not another group, but another friend of yours in a friend group, right? And they're talking about you. I used to have like some friends before. They would always be like talking smack about some other people that we were friends with, and they were talking about it with me. I didn't say anything, but they were like, "Oh yeah, you know this person, bro? Fucking, oh, he's stupid, he's irritating, yeah." But then I was like, behind the closed doors, what are you saying about me? You know what I'm saying? When I'm not around. So it gets to the point where you gotta just sit and analyze. Look at your friends, and if you find out that they're talking shit about you or they're gossiping about you, I would recommend doing this. All right. So the first thing is, all right, we're gonna go the mature route, guys, because you know what I'm saying, you don't like get in trouble, and you don't want to do anything to jeopardize your future or anyone else's. All right. So what you guys gotta do? I'm gonna keep it quick and simple. The mature route. Okay. Just sit down and have a conversation about it. Okay. I know it might be a little bit awkward. I know it might be a little bit, you guys don't like snitch on your friends. Like maybe you found out through one of your boys that, that your friend was talking shit about you behind your back, and, like snitch on your boy or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? If you find out directly though, or, like if you find out directly by somebody, I would recommend, just sitting down and having a mature conversation. Just text them and be like, "Hey bro, can we meet up in person? Can we have a sit down one-on-one?" You know what I'm saying? See, bro, these kind of guys, if they talk shit about you, they would never say it to your face, right? It's just everything that I noticed from personal experience and, past storylines and, what I'm saying, like friend through friends. I notice that all the time that whenever you try and confront them, not in a bad way, like, oh, you want to fight, but if you want to talk about it and say, "Hey, bro, let's go talk about what you're talking about. Let's sit down. Let's go explain yourself to me." You know what I'm saying? Explain yourself to me. Why are you always talking trash? Explain. Just tell them, bro. Like sit down one-on-one and have a mature conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, they're freaking scared to have mature conversations. They're like, "Oh, I don't know, like it's uncomfortable, it's awkward, la." So what you guys I recommend for you guys to do is just tell your friend, try not to snitch on your boys, right? But maybe you say, "Oh, I just heard. Just don't say who told you." And then after that, go and tell them, "Hey bro, can we have one sit down conversation?" And then just ask them, "Why you always talking crap about me? What do you have a problem with?" You know what I'm saying? Should we still be friends? And if they start acting weird or they want to fight you, don't escalate it to the point where you guys gotta fight, all right? Because like I said, guys, you don't want to jeopardize your future, anyone else's future. You don't want anybody to get hurt. You don't want yourself to get hurt. You don't want anybody to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not worth it. But you just gotta go ahead and just have a mature conversation. And then from there, guys, the next step is you want to see, do you still want to keep this friend? Like I said, guys, right? It goes back to my other topics and my other videos about friends. You need to drop a bunch of friends. Like you need to leave them behind. If you guys watch my videos, I expect you guys to try and be the best version of yourself, right? For me, guys, my expectations in life is I want to be the best version of myself in every realm possible, no matter what it is. Even if it's physical, mental, spiritual, emotions, health, finances, businesses, my relationships with God, my family, my people, my girlfriend, my communication skills, my life skills and experiences, my skill sets. If I'm learning how to fight or swim or run or play Fortnite or no matter what it is, recording, talking, editing, I want to be the best version of myself in every realm possible. So if you guys watch my videos and you subscribe to my content, right, I expect you guys to be having that like-minded, like me, right? We gotta be like-minded, And if your friends are not like-minded like you surround yourself with a bunch of fucking people talking shit about you and they're immature. And like I said in my other videos, you guys gotta learn how to drop them, right? Kick them out of their life, out of your life. You don't gotta have them around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are always, like, a lot of people, they're so attached to, like, friends from before, like, from high school. Oh, it's just, I gotta keep, that's my day one homies and, blah, blah, blah. But then you look at your day one homies, they're, like, fucking getting locked up in prison, or they're out there doing dumb shit, or they're lazy, they're not motivated, they don't want to do anything with their life. Is that the type of people you want to bring on your journey while you're trying to level yourself up? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, guys, you guys got to be the best version of yourselves. And if you're not trying to strive to be the best version and your friends are trying to stay at the bottom still yet, they're going to only hold you back. right? It's just common sense. So the next thing, right, like I said, you guys gotta learn how to drop them. And like I said, guys, don't get into beefs. All right, so like, don't be out here if you have a sit down conversation, mature conversation with your friends. Don't get to the point where it turns into a rival, or it turns into like beef, or it turns into something serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, they get offended, and they like, just because we're not friends anymore doesn't mean we're enemies. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, I dropped a lot of people in my life, like the past couple of years, and the reason why was because I need to focus on myself. And it's not in a bad way, but my friends, they weren't, you know, people that I used to hang out with, they weren't like-minded like me. And I feel like I said, right, it's like an anchor. The more you swim up to try and escape, they're only going to be holding onto your ankle. And no matter how much you try, the ankle and, you know, whatever is at the bottom, your friends are trying to pull you down. It's only until you cut the chain, only then you can swim up to the surface and escape, right? So that's how it should be, guys. And don't make it into rivals. Like, a lot of my friends, you know, they're always asking about me. Hey, what's Fire Kid doing? How come he think he better than me? Oh, blah, blah, blah. You know, all these, like, fucking, like, one of my friends was making, like, fake accounts of me on YouTube. I guess he was trying to mock me. And that's one of the friends I stopped talking to. And you wonder why. Like, look at these actions. Like, they're making fake accounts. You know what I'm saying? And, like, writing comments in my stuff, trying to troll me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, those kind of friends, like, I don't have time for that. You already see what those petty little actions that they're doing. It's like, bro, fucking, like, I didn't even answer. I don't get, like, the best thing to do, guys, all right? If it gets to the point where the best thing to do is work on yourself, level up, but ignore them, right? It gets to the point you need to defend yourself in a way, right? You need to stand your ground. I'm not saying, like, physically, unless, you know, it gets physical, but I'm saying, like, you know, like, psychology warfare. It gets to the point where, you know, you said your piece, but after a while, when your friend's trying to get your attention, like your ex-friend or whatever, you know, your old homies, when they're trying to get your attention, the best way to play with their mind is don't talk to them. Don't ignore it. Don't give them attention. When you don't give them attention, it makes them like it gets them, I don't say make them angry. You're not supposed to make them angry, but it makes them feel a certain type of way. Like, why isn't he giving me attention? What is, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how, like, those kids when you're younger and you're like trying to get attention from, like, the teacher or your mom or whatever, and the best way to get their attention is you're trying to make negative attention. You're trying to, you know, act like a fool so that they get attention, but they ignore you, and then it starts making you like, why are they ignore? I'm trying to get your attention, and then they start getting more crazy. Like, I feel like that's the psychology warfare right over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the best method to do is don't even acknowledge these people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why should I even talk to you guys? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it gets to the point where when your friends out here, they're out here talking shit about you, it's like, you know, you cut them out, you talk to them, you said your piece, but the best thing to do is don't get into beefs with them, but just ignore them. You know what I'm saying? Move on with your life. Don't even acknowledge them. So, yeah, guys, just some simple video for today. Anyways, guys, I see you for another video. I'm trying to hit 4,000 subscribers, so I see you guys soon, all right? Let's go.